Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you having internet problems?
I think so. I'm over at United because yeah.
Okay, Ms. Ratliff, I'm sorry. She's fallen out a couple times. She's having signal issues.
I don't meeting with her, talking to her after the hearing. I know I think she's seen her plan of service. I've reviewed it. I just didn't get to talk to her about it specifically.
I can try one more time. Let me try. Well, see, this is very odd because she's logged in with us.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, I'm gonna close the breakout rooms because she's clearly logged in, but it's not showing her.
Huh.
Now she's showing up. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time.
And Judge,
Yes, sir.
I did get Miss Lucera's signature on this one. I don't see that. I didn't see her in here, so I'm assuming she's not coming in due to the signature.
She's not in the waiting room, so
I got
Okay.
a signature from her yesterday. He is waiting a bed. Dad is waiting a bed at ISF, so he is hoping to be sent there soon.
She has really bad audio. I think it's because she's moving around. I asked her to kind of sit still, but I don't know if she heard me.
I'm gonna see if we can't get her to turn her video off. That might help.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Smith, you're muted, but you might want to try turning your camera off. That might help your audio.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We are here today for a status hearing. We're conducting this through Zoom under a finding of good cause and by consent of the parties, and Ms. Taylor is making our record. I'll go ahead and take announcements.
Daniel Trout for the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, and Cam Williams is my permanency specialist today.
Teresa Ratliff, for Mother Kirsten Smith, I'm present. My client is also present via Zoom. We're ready.
All right, and Ms. Lucero has signed an agreed order on behalf of her client, and Mr. Green is not present.
Stacy Zabala on behalf of Serenity.
Okay. What do we have new, Ms. Williams, since the report was filed?
Nothing new since the report. Serenity is placed with Jerry Green, her grandfather, and his wife, Cameron. Kirsten has signed her service plan, and Dylan has as well. Dylan is still in Randall County Jail, as far as I know. Yeah, nothing new since the court order.
In your honor, the paternity test came back. It was filed on 6/5. That did verify that Dylan is the father of Serenity.
Okay, then we'll go ahead and adjudicate him today. All right, Ms. Ratliff.
Judge, I met with my client and gone over her plan of service with her. She understands the services she's supposed to work. She started parenting. She's having trouble getting a hold of providers for the OSAR and for her psychological. So if Ms. Williams could work with her on that, that would be appreciated. And my understanding is she's visiting and supportive of placement. So I don't have any other issues. I just was unable to meet with my client prior to today to sign off on the order.
Okay. All right, and Ms. Zavala.
Serenity is doing well in placement. They are they've gotten her set up with physical therapy, and that'll be starting soon. She does favor one side over the other, and so they're going to be working on that. But she is doing well in placement, and I recommend that continue.
All right, then. Look, Ms. Smith, let me just talk to you about your service plan. I know you've gone over that and you know what we're asking for you to do, but this that I have to tell you a couple of things at this hearing. So failure to work your services can result in Serenity not coming home. In worst case, it can mean termination of your parental rights. So those services are really important, and sounds like you're off to a good start. So that's a very good thing. But you need to know that.
I just want my baby girl back.
I understand. And that's the goal. That's what everybody wants. So just be diligent in working your services. All right, then I will, based on the genetic testing, I'll adjudicate Dylan Green as the father of the child and establish the parent-child relationship between the two of them. I will continue the department as temporary managing conservator and continue the child's placement, order the service plan as an order of the court. And I will see you all back on October 10th of 2023 for our initial permanency hearing.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if I do end up getting Serenity back, how would it work with having a co-parent with Dylan?
Well, I mean, as long as we're involved, you know, he would, I mean, if he's going to go to ISF, he's, you know, that maybe, you know, that's a 9-month program. So it doesn't sound like it's an issue that we're really going to be dealing with for a while. If we are still involved, then, you know, we would set up him having some sort of supervised access, possibly. You know, it depends on what he's doing at the time. I mean, if he's free, if he's trying to, you know, do the right thing, we'll work with him just like we work with you. If we are no longer involved, then you all probably need to get some court orders at some point in time. And that could be a result of our case as well. We probably would set up some final orders so that you would have some court orders about child support and visitation. Okay.
Okay.
So his role, you know, with the child I would think would be greatly dictated by what he's doing with his life.
And I have another question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think that DJ will be able to see her anytime soon?
Okay. I'm not sure who you're talking about.
My fiance,
Okay.
the one who's been helping me raise her since she came home.
Okay.
Because he's been really wanting to see her, and I've been trying to.
And Judge, if she could simply email me back, we could set a time to discuss all of her questions.
Yeah, and some of those are, Ms. Smith, are things that probably you and your lawyer do need to discuss. And I will just tell you with regards to him, you know, he isn't a party to our case, but he can voluntarily work services. And if you all intend to live in the same home and remain together as a couple, then we would really like to see him do some things. So, you know, that's something Ms. Williams can talk with you about, and your attorney can talk with you about that.
Okay.
Okay?
Judge, before we adjourn on this one, we'd like to ask that mom give a hair follicle and a UA also.
Okay, Ms. Smith, I'm going to order you to go drug test for me today. You're going to need to go to Care Express, and Ms. Williams can make sure that the payment paperwork is out there. So you need to be there no later than, you know, say 3:45 today. Okay. All right. Okay, then I'll see you back October 10th for your next hearing. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank y'all.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.